Hello, my friend. Thank you for your time and attention. Thanks for clicking on this video. I want to come to you with 3 actionable tips that you can start taking today to improve your energy, to lose some weight, and to just improve your overall health and nutrition. So, before we get into nutrition and these tips that you start implementing right away, you're gonna notice benefits within a few weeks. I want to explain that I get, as a personal trainer, as a fitness coach, I get asked about diets quite a bit. Keto, Atkins, Mediterranean diet, many intermittent fasting, and all these different ideas and plans. And I like to explain things as simply as I can, because I, in turn, love to basically understand things at their core. Diets, their purpose is to have you eat less calories than you're normally eating. Eat less than your generally your maintenance levels. With that, most of the popular diets, the vegan diet, the keto, Atkins, paleo, all of them generally are, fruits, veggies, maybe no fruits, maybe some veggies, fruits, veggies, whole foods, sometimes lean meats, good protein sources. Generally, all of them are whole food related. So when we understand this about diets, we can then realize and understand that it doesn't matter which one you pick, just as long as you pick one, or pick something or some version that is sustainable for you to be able to keep up in the long term. That's generally what you want to be able to do. Create a nutrition program, a plan of meals that are not only nutritious but delicious, and things that you can keep up with even when times get tough. So let's get into it. I believe one of my favorite tips, especially for grocery store, is to eat whatever's on the outer ring. Oftentimes you'll find meat, poultry, veggies, fruits. I mean, if you just stick to a diet that's high in protein of lean meats or chicken, poultry, or some type of vegan substitute, along with fruits and veggies, you're going to be just fine. You're going to follow that diet for about a year. And it will get you all the results that all these other diets will claim to get you. Number 2 is just using smaller plates. All you have to do is trick your brain. And there's studies been done, really cool studies been done, that it increases, they gave their subjects a larger plate, and the food was about the same from the macronutrient, and the calories were about the same of what they are normally eating, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But the plate was much larger. And what the subjects found, or the people who ran the study found, that the subjects ate more, even though it was the same amount of food as when they generally ate, just because their mind was tricked into thinking, oh, maybe this isn't, this isn't that much, or, just thinking I'm getting shortchanged here. So when you use smaller plates, conversely, you're gonna have the opposite effect. You're gonna think you're much fuller, just because it's more satisfying to see a full bowl or a full plate, whatever you use. Number 3 is to eat fewer meals, but have those meals be a little bit bigger than normal. And I'm not saying huge meals, not 1,000-calorie meals. Generally, my guidance to my clients is about 750 calories or below is good. 500-ish is the good average. 750 is like the top end. You don't really want to go above that. But when you eat bigger meals, particularly in an intermittent fasting sense, you will find that not only will you have more time to do things throughout the day, you'll have more energy because you're not digesting as often. And again, the energy and the time is big, because you have more time to spend with family, more time to work, more time to do things that matter more to you. So that's why intermittent fasting I find is more important. But the caveat with that is what you eat is far more important than when you eat. You can do the 12 to 8 eating window and fill it with a bunch of junk, and it doesn't matter, whatever, but if you eat, at a different ratio, and it's not it's not the typical intermittent fasting protocol, you could see great results. It just doesn't, intermittent fasting is for people who are tight on time, or they want to improve their energy, improve their focus during the fasting window. Once you get used to it, it has worked. It's worked wonders for me. About 3 or 4 years ago, I lost about 50 pounds based off of not eating breakfast, because I wasn't hungry anyways, and then improving my food quality over time. And that has made such a big difference for me. And just starting intermittent fasting, I think my daily eating window was like 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. And that made such a drastic improvement in my life. And, it really gave me a lot more time. I hadn't realized how tired I became just because of eating breakfast. So smaller meals were what worked for me, but you got to find what works out for you. And my bonus, thanks for sticking around to the end. My bonus is the 80-20 principle. 80% of the foods that you take in, ideally 80% will be whole, nutritious foods, fruits, veggies, good sources of protein. If 80% of those, the other 20% really won't make too much of a difference. The other 20% of your calories are, if they're, cakes and, foods that you enjoy, that make you enjoy your nutrition, your life, and time spent with family more, go for it. We're here to enjoy life and enjoy as much as we can of it. If that other 20% makes you happy, by all means, it's worth it. Go for it. My goal, my mission to you is for you to understand that mastering nutrition with being able to create less effort, have better food, will allow you to make time for what matters to you. And I believe if you implement the outer ring strategy of the grocery store, use smaller plates, and have fewer meals that maybe are bigger, or try implementing intermittent fasting if that's something that you can do, and then focus on the 80% of your calories. 80% of the foods that you eat are really good, healthy, nutritious, something that you can enjoy, as opposed to the other 20% that maybe you give yourself a little leeway. If you implement those strategies, you're going to create the kind of lifestyle that the nutrition plan that will improve your relationships, because you'll have more time for them. You'll be better energy. You'll be more focused, more present, and you'll have a better work, and you'll just improve as a person overall in so many different areas. It spills over. Nutrition is an area that you need to. So guys, thank you for watching. I appreciate your time and attention. If this video improved your life, if you enjoyed this, I'd love for you to be able to like and subscribe for more videos in terms of nutrition, mindset, health, fitness, and becoming a stronger and more improved person. Thanks for your time, and we'll talk to you next time. Thanks for your attention.